Battlefield 6 will be something special. And today I got a topic that has to do with a lot of gamers and the mentalities that they go in playing a new game. So they recently had the creator event, and a lot of social media conversations have been sparking. And I've been getting myself thrown into that fire just because I don't feed into it. So today I kind of want to discuss it and hopefully help some people see a better view when it comes to gaming in general. But we will be talking about Battlefield 6, Call of Duty, and the general gaming side of things. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like and comment and subscribe if you rock with me and want more. And here we go. So yeah, it's pretty funny. Battlefield 6 invited a bunch of creators who play Call of Duty, and the creators kind of shared them wanting some Call of Duty elements and features, which is reasonable, right? We always want higher quality or things that we find favorite of. But I just find it strange that, in those conversations, a lot of people kind of are mentally conditioned. It's the best word I could use without saying something a little darker there. Mentally conditioned to want every game to play or be the same. So Battlefield 6 and most of the Battlefields aren't meant to just be pure arcadey like Call of Duty is. Call of Duty pretty much extremely arcadey. Okay, you're sliding 10 miles and you're doing drop shot, jump shots, and all unrealistic shooting and movements in the game, which is pretty much blasphemy to any type of realistic element. And I get it, gamers don't know the difference between what's real or not. No one cares either, because it's all about having fun. But I do believe that people have to understand that Call of Duty, for example, is an arcade experience. They don't cater to the all-out warfare that Battlefield offers. Even though Call of Duty has been doing Warzone and it's been a bigger place, a lot of, different elements, just like Battlefield, they never can touch the actual experience of what Battlefield does, because it has some tactical and some military realism to it that's always been grounded in that way. Even though it's a fantasy, outrageous world, it is well done. And so this is kind of what I wanted to point out and discuss with you guys when it comes to Battlefield and the concept of like, oh, this needs to fit into the Call of Duty gameplay. Sure, the developers can probably sell a little more if somebody gets some feature. But an example, one of the things that people want, which I think would be cool, but also can be very risky, is a, streak rewards, kind of like Call of Duty does, right? Where 10 streaks is going to get you this. Think about Battlefield. I can get 10 kills with one tank shot, like 10 guys bundled up in a control point, and I just shoot one rocket, one anything, and kill a bunch of them. So the streaks would be outrageous. And so having that would probably unbalance the game, because if you think about Call of Duty, you nuke a map just because you're superior than all the players you're playing. It can be very toxic in some ways. So while I'm for it in a way, it has to be done carefully. But the point is that's the point, is you're going to drag a game and then you'll take every game that's in the world and want it to be a Call of Duty game. And that's not okay. And I've seen it from friends, from family members, and I'm just look at them like, what is wrong with you, dude? You really believe that? It's like trying to ask every meal you eat has to taste like pizza. You can be eating soup and it's like, it's got to be pizza. Doesn't feel no cheese. Need more dough. And it's the wrong way to think of these video games. And I think of Rainbow Six Siege, they said we're going to make a tactical shooter. And that's fine. Stay in that space. And then you go into other shooters like Apex Legends, hero shooter with crazy good movement. It's probably the most balanced first-person game out there right now, even more than Call of Duty. But it's in the hero genre, and it's exaggerated abilities that are very game-changing. That doesn't mean that it's bad. It just stays in its lane and it's being what it's meant to be. And I think that is the bigger problem in gaming, where the Call of Duty community, which is the largest, and if we're being real, I'm one of the hardcore Call of Duty guys who played the first 3 story games before it turned into the multiplayer. And I loved it, and I still love it to a certain extent, but I also am realistic. It's kind of turned into one of those games you buy to hang out with friends. It's an event. Oh, the new Call of Duty came out, let's play. And it's more just like a hangout type of thing than it is, you know, these other games that have more, you know, meat to their identity. And so, again, this isn't a blast at Call of Duty. It's the biggest selling game every year. It's ridiculous, actually. But it's more like, hey, let these other games be who they are, you know, and let it be authentic. And let them create new things, new features, and new elements. And sure, we'll take the feedback about things you love from other games. For example, this whole scene that you're seeing is a Rainbow Six Siege scene. They basically allowing you to break the walls with a sledgehammer and do all that. That's Rainbow Six did it the best. But this is more tactical, more brutal, more wild scenarios that you're going to be put in those type of situations. And that's where the difference lies. And that's where it succeeds. And as somebody who's a fan of first-person shooters, I do believe I'm going to be playing this so much. It feels so good when I played it, and I played it very early. It was just a play test. And now, once this beta comes out, I will be on it. And you can get access to the beta, by the way, by watching me and getting a code from there. So I believe I should have that drops on my Twitch when the time comes. So feel free to jump on in and get a chance to get yourself a copy and then play in these betas that are looking to be special. Right? Well, I wanted to kind of just talk about that and give y'all the idea of letting go of whatever game you love and falling in love with something new. That's what I'm doing with Battlefield 6, coming back to the series more than ever. This is going to be probably the one I play the most in a long time. Part 4 was my all-time favorite, but this one's right there. So join me. Again, I'll give you the dates. It's going to be on August 7th. I will be playing early for 2 days. And then on the 9th and 10th, you can play. And also the 14th to 17th is another weekend. So basically 2 weekends in a row you're able to play. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed this. So share your thoughts about this, just the concept of stop comparison games, and basically in real life too. You don't want to try and be like nobody else. You want to be yourself, be true to yourself, and you're going to shine more and succeed more. Just share your thoughts in the comments. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Catch y'all on the next one. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you rock with me. See you later. Stay safe. Peace.